Good day everyone, I'm Engine Cadet Castro and I will be tackle about kinetics.
And I'm Engine Cadet Calague. I will be discussing forces and motion.
And I'm Engine Cadet Lapitan. We'll be discussing about heat and temperature.
What is kinetics? Kinetics is study of motion and forces that cause motion. In maritime operation, kinetics help us understand how forces, thrust, drag, gravity, and buoyancy affect a ship movement. For example, when a ship accelerates or slow down, the engine force and water resistance act on the vessel. According to Newton's second law, the greater the force applied by the engine, the greater the acceleration of the ship. Do you think kinetics is important? Kinetics is also important during maneuvering and braking. When a ship changes direction or stop, forces an act of the hull and propeller affecting stability and safety.
What is force and motion? I discuss first the motion. A force is a push or pull that can change an object to motion and direction or shape. Example of force. When you push this gate or door and pull, you are using a force. Another example of forces. When you playing a tug of war, you are also using a force. One is motion. So what is the motion? The motion is the movement of an object from one another. For example, a motorcycle moving along the road. Right? That is a motion. Another example of motion. When I'm walking in this road and another person is running, that is a motion. Do you think forces and motion important in our daily lives? Yes, it is important in our daily lives. The forces and motion happen in our daily activities and help us do many tasks.
For today's video everyone, we will be learning about heat and temperature. So what is heat? Heat is a form of energy that is transferred from one object or system to another because of a difference in temperature. Heat always flows from a hotter object to a colder one. It is measured in joules or calories. Here are some simple examples of heat. Touching a hot stove. Heat flows from the stove to your hand. Sun. A sun warming your skin, heat is transferred by radiation. A hot coffee. Cooling down. Heat moves from the coffee to the surrounding air. So what is temperature? Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold an object is. It tells us the average kinetic energy movement of the particles in the substance. The faster the particles move, the higher the temperature. Here are some examples of temperature in everyday life. Body temperature, about 37 degrees Celsius, a normal human body temperature. Freezing temperature, around negative 18 degrees Celsius. A hot Sunday air temperature of 35 degrees Celsius.